president, and then that audio came out like while she was running by the front of
grab him by the asshole.
Grab him by the nutsack.
It should. I hope it becomes a trend.
Sometimes you just gotta grab him by the nuts. There would be no way people are gonna vote for her. Oh my God! Cheers!
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 Oh, yeah.
Cheers!
We're all sipping. Damn.
Sipping lean.
Yo, what up, y'all?
Oh shit! I think it's had me rolling this morning, or this evening.
Yeah, Kristen, go ahead and just fucking slam those ice cubes around. Fucking Jesus Christ!
People love it.
They love it. This is the ASMR podcast. Welcome.
ASMR.
Hey.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it cool this episode. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna get amped?
Yeah, bro. Cause it's fucking hot, man. This summer heat, and I feel like the less I move around,
the better,
the cooler I'll be.
The heat's crazy because I thought it would be better moving. I mean, technically it is better moving out here and dealing with this dry heat opposed to the humidity of the East Coast. But the dry heat, I didn't realize how hard it was to breathe in. Like humidity, the issue with humidity is like you sweat whenever. It don't matter. Like if you could just be standing there in some shade and you sweating, like. Even if you got shade, you sweating with the humidity.
You haven't been out here middle of the day in Woodland Hills, bro. This shit is hot as
It was like 102 yesterday.
That dry heat,
man.
That shit is hard to breathe in.
I low-key think this might be one of the hotter cities in LA. Right.
I would say the one thing for certain that I noticed is that at night the temperature out here still feels like the sun's out.
Bro, we woke up and it was 78.
Yeah,
in our place.
Like the sun's still outside.
It's crazy, bro.
Bro, it's midnight. Why is it?
Why is the sun out?
Yeah, why is the sun? Why is the moon this hot, nigga? Why is the moon so fucking hot out here, bro?
Should be crazy.
The moon should not be radiating this much heat. You know, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I thought it was made of ice. I thought it was an ice cube, but the moon is a big ice cube.
They say there's mad gold and like diamonds on the moon.
Well, one of
Who say I call that top? I would.
Would you go to the dark side of the moon?
I think it's all dark, right? It's always dark. There's no sunlight on the dark side of the moon.
Yeah.
Ah, hell no, I'm good. I don't know what the fuck is living over there,
bro. I imagine like a big ass spider.
There is a movie about that part, about the dark side of the moon too.
I think it's called Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. And I think they went over there and it was like mad crazy ass monsters and shit.
I wouldn't put it past, bro.
One of Jupiter's moons, Europa, is made of like complete ice.
You couldn't just fly your drone over there?
I want that on a necklace.
Europa.
Everything you just said. One of those planets you like all in the words iced out.
Just get like iced out Europa.
Europa made
a full paragraph on your neck.
One of those things.
Yeah, read this shit.
Complete ice. Europa.
Speaking of complete ice
or Europa,
I gotta show off my little Lego statue.
Ooh.
We got something new on set.
When I picked it up,
pass it over here.
When I picked it up, I didn't realize. So if I had accidentally dropped that, is that falling apart or is it pretty stable?
100% probably gonna, at least a few pieces are gonna
break off. Okay, that was one thing I didn't realize when I picked it up.
It's Legos, bro.
Made of Legos.
Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Even got laces on it. Got the adjustable tongue. You could really adjust the tongue and shit.
The only thing I think I might have added.
Talk to me.
Is make it a pair.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, so that you could actually put it in the box.
You could get another one and make another, and because they have it for the left side and the right side.
They give you the extra pieces to make it a left if you wanted a left.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's literally just built into it that it's just a switch of the pieces to make it the other side.
Yeah, they have all the extras in there.
What was it that made you actually go with the right side? That's a big deal.
What was the instructions?
The instructions.
Yeah, I got this for him like right before his birthday.
No, the instructions were made for. Hold on, the instructions were made for the right shoe.
Yeah.
But when you got to that point, you saw you had the pieces to make.
Yeah. Once you're at the end, it's like, oh, if you want a left, you could do this.
And you're just like, yo, I just built all this right for nothing.
So you could undo it.
I don't think I would want a left. You feel me?
That's what I guess I'm asking, because I was assuming that you had that choice at the beginning, and you was like, that's what took so long, is you deciding whether you wanted a right or a left.
I still think I would have went with the right, honestly.
Really? Any particular reason?
If you go with the right, you can't go wrong. You feel me?
I was just gonna say you can't go left.
What's good?
Hey, brand new episode, EOD podcast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy, Sin Supreme. Podcast.
Sin exclusive.
Yes, sir. It's your boy T. We in the building.
T will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Oh, gang.
Yeah.
This is definitely summer vibe songs. This is perfect for
Y'all see me multitasking over here.
Literally.
It's incredible.
you need keys. You need a key so you can.
You trying to inhale, exhale all
Yeah,
the
you are
same time?
multitasking.
I feel like I'm fucking playing the piano right now.
There's layers to the multitasking because not only are you doing the keys and all that and doing all the intro shit, you're smoking, and then your brain is interpreting the weed and getting high as well. So your brain is multitasking as well. You know, like there's there's layers to that. Your lungs are inhaled. You know, like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Get you someone that can do both. You know what I'm saying?
For real. Get high and open a podcast.
Yes, sir.
There's not many men out there that can do that, ladies
Come on,
and gentlemen.
we're few to the many.
You know, if you find a man who can get high and open a podcast at the same time, you marry that nigga.
There are so many other things that are more important that you can't find in a man.
Lock that shit down.
You lock that shit down. That's at the top of every man's resume. I can get high and open a podcast at the same fucking time.
Hire that man. 6 figures. No.
Terrence is a much better quality of the man than just those two things.
Oh.
I feel like that's important to say.
What do you think?
Those will be the first 2 things I bring up at his funeral. Yo, this motherfucker was the best at getting high and opening the podcast.
If at my funeral, I want everyone to memorize the words to Dreams and Nightmares, and I want everyone to scream that shit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you want to be buried, or do y'all want something else?
Fire me up. I want
Yeah.
someone turn me and ice me out. Turn me into a diamond.
That's what I something similar.
I'd be a tree.
I seen the one where the dude who invented the frisbee got his ashes poured into a batch. So, and they were given to like his closest friends.
Oh, I thought you
I want to be snorted in the bathroom of a
down with that.
nightclub.
make me a frisbee.
Frisbee, I'm dead. See, I'm thinking you get to enjoy that in the afterlife.
Like just flying around.
Yeah, because it was put into a batch of frisbees and they were given to his closest friends and family.
But then,
Mind you, this is also the guy who invented the frisbee. So, I mean, take it
then
from
when
what's
they're
worth.
not throwing the frisbee around, you're just sitting there and you're bored.
Yeah, but you know, if you really love this nigga, you probably always just, when you chilling, just gonna be throwing it.
Throw that shit at you.
Toss me into the air at a Kanye concert. How would you feel if you knew that someone's ashes were tossed on you?
If low
This
key,
laptop is 100% in my way.
I have nowhere for it to go. This isn't stretch.
Whoa.
Then I just
See
who
that?
could
See
be
that
like
pivot?
this?
Whoa.
And I can't see
That
it.
shit's off anyway. Come on.
Whoa. Hold on. I want to be put into that powder that LeBron uses before the game.
You just
That's
want
a
to get
good one.
thrown up in the air and that's
Yeah,
it.
and LeBron
Just be like on his sweaty
You know, he
hands.
claps his hand. You know, before the game, he has that ritual where he claps the dust and he throws it in the sky.
You want to be the dust?
Yeah, I want to be the dust. Put me in the dust.
Okay.
Just you can't tell him because he's probably not going to do it. It's probably going to freak him out.
Wait.
turn me into some season.
Sorry. Speaking of dust, we have to come back to the show that we're currently watching.
Does it involve dust?
From dust you were created, like from dust to dust you shall return.
That's the name of the show.
No,
we
but that's
finished
like the
this.
vibe.
I thought the one we just finished you're talking about? Yeah, we watched this.
Midnight Bass.
That's the name of the show.
Mike
All right,
Flanagan.
We'll come to that. We'll come back to that. We talked about the topics. So we'll come back to that.
It's a Netflix joint.
But anyways, how you guys been? What's going on? What's anything new? What's going on, you guys?
I gotta tell y'all some bullshit after Kristen finishes having her cough attack.
Chill out with the tags today. Why are you so worried about me?
So, anyway, 2 days ago, actually probably last week, Kristen hits me up talking about friends going out of town. Can we watch her dog? It's like, she's like, it'll be one night. And I'm like,
One night.
and I was like, you know what? That's cool. She hits me up day before just to confirm. She's like, hey, oh no, the day.
Can I hold on? Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
'Cause
what's going on?
the way you even responded initially. Me personally, if Shorty hits me up saying, "Can we watch a dog for the night?" I'm ecstatic because it's only one night. I don't have to be a dog owner. It's not like, yo, can we take in this dog? I just found it on the street.
Right.
I'm ecstatic. I love animals, but to be a dog owner is a whole different.
It's a whole nother level of commitment.
The way you answered, you did not sound like how I would have sounded. Were you not ecstatic? Were you more like, all right, let's do it?
I mean, I think I was at work when she asked me, but I was just more excited to like have the dog experience. You feel me? Because like we always talk about wanting to have a dog, so I'm like, oh, this might be fun.
So you were excited. You were amped.
I was semi excited, but
I was nervous.
I was also tired and coming off a full ass work day.
Fair.
So
hey, what better way to test?
Listen,
if you want a dog, then that kind of day, because that's gonna be every fucking day, bro. You gotta walk this nigga.
I'll tell you, bro. I learned that day.
Wait, I picked him up at 8 p.m.
that night.
Are you telling it?
No, I'm just telling this one part. I picked him up at 8 p.m., dropped him off at 8 a.m. the next day. That's all the more that we had this animal.
Okay, that's fair. So 12 hours?
Yeah, I guess. All right, so she comes home with the dog. I'm shooting some products.
Oh, so you still work? You was working?
Yeah, I was doing some freelance shit.
No, just in general though. No, just
still working.
You're working.
But I went to the store, got some drink, got some food.
Cause you and that dog, you about to get fucked up, right?
I was just like, yo, no, I'm gonna shoot these products and I'm just gonna chill. It's gonna be a chill night. Even though I'm working, I'm just gonna keep it going. Get home, brings a dog in. I'm like, hey, what up, buddy? Cute little, what is it, like a English bulldog?
French bulldog.
Frenchie.
French bulldog. Ooh. Bring in the Frenchie, Got some, he looks like, he's got like a patterned
He's like Brindle.
Looks like a tiger.
I know, I already can see this nigga.
He's so pretty.
So cute.
So
crazy. This nigga's crazy.
He was like a $5,000 dog.
This nigga walked in breathing hard. Because those dogs
they
can't
got
breathe.
this bush face.
Yeah.
So they always got like sleep apnea type breathing level problems.
And a lot of them have to get a whole rhinoplasty. Like he's a bougie little Beverly Hills rhinoplasty having ass dog.
Okay.
So he comes in. I'm like, it's already 8:30, so let's go take him on a walk. Tire him out. Walk around the block, bro.
Block.
Walk to the corner. He takes a shit. I'm like, I look at Kristen. I'm like, I'm not picking that up. So then she pulls out the bag, picks it up. She's like, oh, she's like, I can't.
I gagged. Literally gagged. I was about to puke.
She's like, this is not for me. She's like, I have shit in my hand.
Yeah, that's like, worries. Why did you pick it up bare hands?
With my bare hands? You think I picked up shit with my bare hands?
That shit in the air. She's like, oh!
And you know what? We actually ate it for dinner later that night.
Like an apple.
Exactly. It's so amazing. You know me so well. I'm so thankful that we have such a deep connection.
No, she had that leash joint. First of all,
the one that you always the back.
Shout out the homie because she had an off-white leash. I thought that was kind of hard.
Expensive as fuck.
It's not. It looked hard. I was like,
they're bougie parents.
I was like, this is kind of cool.
Why not?
So, and it had the little bag attached at the handle. So you pull the bag out, picked up the shit, threw it in the garbage, kept walking this nigga. He was, bro, he's small, but he's strong, bro.
He's pulling the leash?
Muscle.
Kristen was walking him first, and she was like, oh, he's strong. I was like, let me walk him. I'm like, I can handle this. Take the leash. I'm like, oh shit, he is fucking strong.
Yeah.
And then he's like walking in every direction, bro. And at this point, I'm like doing 360s. I'm like trying to just let this man roam around.
Yeah, because you just want to let him just walk.
Yeah, like do your thing.
Do your thing. You ain't trying to tell him where to go.
You feel me? I ran with him for
your body, your choice.
Ran with him for like not even a whole block all the way down.
You just start running. He start running, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a cool half block. But that nigga was tired, bro.
You hear it?
I mean, yeah, they can't breathe well.
Bro, when we got back to the house, homie walks in the door and lays down immediately. What kind of dog do you know that like
passed out?
We only walked 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Like he walked like they ran one down one street.
So he was tired out. I finished up my photos, and then whatever we kicked. I think we started. No, that was a different night. We just wrapped up, and then it's time for bed. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward. And I'm like, well, we got the bathroom in the room. I was like, let's just put him in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying?
Because you didn't want to sleep.
He had like a blanket, all that stuff. So it's like cool. Put him in the bathroom. We even left the door open and like blocked it with this little AC unit we have. 5 minutes in, bro, he's crying. Like, sounds like he's legit crying. Like,
Yeah,
literally,
you can't
like
do that. You
and
can't
I was
do
just
that.
like, oh man, I was feeling
sad.
horrible.
Hold on, you put him in your bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he starts whimpering, and I'm like,
yeah, sleep with this dude.
and I'm like, oh man. I was like, all right, Kristen, bring him out. I was like,
But he's so pissed at this point.
I was upset, and I was like, well, I don't want him sleeping on the floor because he's gonna piss all over our shoes. Like, if we just let him be out on the floor. I was like, so, we got a blanket, put him in the bed,
And we have like a
All right,
mattress
cool.
cover.
And
It's like it's cool. Like it's cool.
he was chilling. He was chilling. I love how you preface the mattress cover
because I know how people.
That's important.
This
I
is
know how people feel. There's two different types of fucking like schools of that. There's people who are like, there's no way a dog is sleeping in my bed.
Yeah.
And there's people who do not give a fuck, who sleep in the bed with a dog like a human being.
Do you have
Yeah.
allergies?
No, I don't. Not to pet. Yeah, no, I don't have any allergies. Not to pets, definitely.
That's fair.
I'm allergic to cats and dogs.
So you can't really. That's one of the reasons.
I could tell like my nose was definitely itching. Like my body would get used to it at some point.
If you had it around you all the time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But that
Or there's medicine for it.
yeah, but
To take medicine for a pet is like
it's too much. I won't.
Too much, yeah.
like I had to do like injections when I was a baby.
One of my best
kid.
friends is allergic to cats and always owned a cat.
That's crazy.
He's crazy allergic to cats.
I've actually known people like that too.
Yeah, I mean I
just
grew
love
up like
the
that.
companionship.
I get it, but he was a cool dog. But
Did he stay in that one spot when you put him
Alright.
even
yeah,
in the
he
thing?
So
posted
bummed.
up. We had him sleep. We had him laying in between us, and he was just posted up. And then we're sleeping, and then it's like 4 a.m. and then we just hear him like down by our feet, like by the foot of the bed, just like licking, and we're like, yo, what the fuck? Like for like 5 minutes, he's just like.
And I was like, this man is. In my head, I was like, fuck. The last
y'all
time,
weren't feeling it?
The last time I heard an animal do that, I was at my friend's house, and her dog started puking in the bed, and it was like late at night, or same kind of concept, right? And it was because he was throwing up, and I was like, wait, this motherfucker is puking right now. And I got up, and I was like all frantic, trying to get the light on and shit. This man had puked over the bed, waterfall style. Like, it was like cleaned up easily because it was kind of thick, like oatmeal.
Yeah, I looked at Kristen. I was like,
It came off clean.
I walked him outside. He peed, and then I came back, and Kristen's just spraying it with fucking
Anything I found I could grab.
I'm like, holy fuck, dude. I was like, we're washing that in the morning. Fucking,
Man.
Bro, it's 4:30 a.m., bro. I have to get up at 6:30. I'm like, fuck, man.
And then my adrenaline, I know he probably felt a similar way. My adrenaline was up so high because I was so stressed out because the dog fucking puked in the bed, and like I brought this dog in the house. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
I mean, I was just, at the end of the day, it was crazy. I was like, I can't believe I'm up at 4:30 a.m. because of this dog.
and I cannot imagine what like a real mother goes through. That shit has got to be crazy.
But I looked at the dog when it was in Kristen's car driving away, and I was like, you're too cute. I can't even be mad at
Mad at you? Why?
He just, and then he's in my car, and I think because it has like that like G-force feeling,
Mm-hmm.
the dog, I looked down and it was like up on the, looking out the window. I let it put his grubby little feet all over the side of my car. He could have scratched me.
Of course.
I was like, I feel bad for you, dog. I'm sorry. I was like,
dog.
I'm sorry.
You can't be mad at someone that one will never mature to a level of awareness and be able to say, hey, I'm sick. I want to throw up. Can I use your bathroom? You know, you can never be mad at a pet that just is just loyal, just always just loves you, mainly because you feed it.
I would want any animal I have though to be potty trained, like trained to not piss in the bed or throw up in the bed. Like they have training. Like you have to pay bread though.
Hold on, whoa. Do you mean that you would want the animal already trained?
I would pay for training.
No. You can pay for training, but
No, I would get it as a puppy and then send it to.
because if you get it as a, because I know plenty of people who've gotten their puppy. Yes, their puppy is trained now, but when you get your puppy, guaranteed, no matter what, 100% of the time for any owner I know, even when their puppies are trained, what the night that you experienced that happening is something that is a regular thing that you are used to as an owner of a pet, regardless of how trained that animal is. Once again, you're talking about a being that can't communicate to you other than through noises.
I think if there was a pad in the room that the dog was trained to like make messes on, then I think it would know to go there.
Hey.
But the baby, he's just a young baby. He's fine.
Here's the thing.
He can puke on the bed again if he wants.
So you have that dog or that pet that, yes, knows about that pad. But let's say that animal is mad at you.
Yeah, I've seen.
For whatever it is.
Have you seen an animal get mad at somebody?
For whatever, let's see that animal be mad at you, right? It knows it's supposed to puke on that pad. But what are you gonna do? You gonna throw me out? You gonna beat me? No. So to show you why I'm mad at you for not taking me to walk earlier or taking me to walk because you're having fun with your friends, you're on the phone, you're doing something, you're like, I'll walk you in a second. You hear him, they're gonna do that shit. That is a regular thing. 100%. They know what they're doing. Animals are smart, but at the same time they can't communicate.
Have you lived with animals in your life?
Yes, a ton.
How many animals?
I've lived with the lived with it the last year. Because last year when my roommates moved out, I lived with a dog for the last 2 years.
When you were growing up, how many animals were around?
When I grew up, I did not. As a kid, I did not. My dad, I lived with a kid. I had a dog until Dingo died at when I was 1-2 years old. So and my dad was too fucked up over it that he could never get another dog again.
Oh, that's really horrible. Yeah. That's what I think about animals too.
He was too fucked up over it.
I have a cat Ragsy that died. I've never processed it.
Yeah, no, my dad was too fucked up over it. He could never. And he was like, yeah. And my mom is too against taking care. She's too y'all about animals. Yeah. The sanitary things because she's a clean freak. That she wouldn't. She's gonna veto it. So with those two energies, they've never. Even though they live in a situation that a pet would 100% benefit. Bunch of kids around. Yeah, it'd be nice. Tons of family-oriented things. A cat or a dog would totally.
Wait, we gotta talk about the important things first. I mean, we'll talk about some funny shit and then we'll get into.
No, of course, serious. We're about to get into some serious shit. 100%. Well,
I need a lighter mood.
That's why I was trying to ask what y'all been into. How's y'all been into? That's a good. I think personally, that's crazy to hear about.
How you been?
I would say similar craziness in my life as far as adjusting to now LA being open and summer being here and
bar time's about to be 4 a.m.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen bars about to be open to 4.
Say it with me, everybody. Blackout.
I think I can see why they were probably stopping before because you have to drive out here. So I think that's probably one of the reasons. I think I do wonder cops probably gonna be out crazy, so people watch out. After 2 a.m.
4 a.m.
4 a.m. I think, cops is going to be cleaning up.
Do you know that's the worst part about LA?
Yeah.
That was when I first moved here. I was like, why the fuck is it last call at 2 a.m.? What?
It didn't seem like a city that it didn't seem like how did this become
I'm where am I? Fremont, Ohio? It's 2 a.m. What do you mean?
How did this city become that with those rules in place?
Why do I have to go search for an after hours?
But with a city with so much money in it, that's why the people who got the bread, they got the spots to chill at. You're not really at the spots that you're worried about. That's not bothering your night. That's really what it is. There's so much money out here. So, but yeah. Other than that, I am planning to go to a wedding in Mexico.
Ooh,
that sounds fire.
Where in Mexico?
I'll come back next week.
Okay. More info.
Yeah, I forgot the location and all.
That's exciting. Is this a friend?
Yeah,
old friend.
No, it's a new one that I met out here.
Okay, cool.
And she's been on. I've been doing. Oh shit! This thing might not. I've been back on my Twitch stream, doing my Twitch stream heavy.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
I did the fucking Drake shit. Listen to the Drake shit.
Do you play Call of Duty?
I play Elden Ring. I don't play Call of Duty.
Yikes.
It's crazier. It's just as crazy game. The multiplayer is different. It's a different type of game. And I just was not trying to do the shooter shit. But it's just weird because Twitch is just so weird just because ASMR and girls fucking just doing wild ass shit on Twitch is just crazy popular, dude. It's just weird. girls doing like wild ASMR is just crazy popular. I just wonder why. Like, what is it?
That's so interesting.
It's so interesting to me
Love
too.
that.
It is. They just be doing just like weird, like that. Those be the most popular. I had to like tell Twitch to stop making those channels pop up when I hop on the website. Cause like
Put yourself on child lock.
Yo, those be the channels that be literally just having this mad viewers.
This
like,
is too much for me.
I'm like, yo, I'm not interested in it. Like,
trying to moderate my content.
Yeah, like I'm just keeping it cool, just watching the game and shit.
Yeah.
Like, just chatting is pretty popular. You know, I think that's something that we should look into for this could be like Twitch live stream low key.
Have you seen that new? Sorry, this is me nerding out right now. But have you seen that new game that's like Extreme Sports? And it's just like a free roam game, and you can like, you could be snowboarding. You can.
It has all the extreme sports in it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that shit. You gotta put me on.
Send it to you.
Yeah. It's not an endorsement, so don't get it twisted.
It's been in beta. Hold on.
Yo, I mean, the thing about games right now that's got me pissed is that like I bought this PS5 and like low key there hasn't been like a next gen game. You know, like everything's been just coming out.
It's called Riders Republic.
Riders Republic.
Yeah.
All right, this is not an endorsement. They still got.
It's crazy,
They can pay
bro.
for this. We can charge.
Did you play SSX?
I did. SSX was my shit.
Imagine that. But
Tricky. SSX tricky.
Imagine that, but everything.
Everything. Nah, that sounds legit.
You could have like a wingsuit too.
That sounds legit.
It's crazy.
Who's that blowing up? Who's that blowing up?
Are you trying to get into VR or no?
I want to buy get the Oculus. I got one, but then
We're trying to get the Oculus with Kristen.
We're gonna get one.
We gotta
Get
get
stimulus.
two. We gotta get two. No, not the. I'm like,
Can you? I haven't seen two people. I haven't seen like two Oculus in the same location. Like if you got it, you saying get two so you
have
have
an
to use it at the
Oculus
same
party.
time?
Yeah.
Is that what you were saying?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it could be the same place.
There's a couple games that like I've been wanting to play, but at the same time I'm a little. There's this horror game.
Actually, that sounds really fun.
There's this horror game.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
this crazy ass horror game that I like kind of want to like get that like I think would be good content if I streamed it and like.
You should definitely fucking
But at the
do that.
same time, I'm like, yo, I might look wild playing this because I seen
The horror
video of
thing?
niggas. Yeah, I seen video.
No, that shit's dumb scary.
Yeah, it looks crazy, dog. I'm like, yo, and the VR shit is like, it's like
nother
insane.
level.
Yeah, it's
With
whole
those
nother level.
headphones too, the Apple headphones.
Bro,
No,
dude, I'm
sleep.
scared as fuck. And the dude had like, you can get this vest that makes you like feel like the VR shit
Yeah,
too.
the haptic.
Yeah, he
vest.
had the whole thing and he was playing the game and it just looked. I'm watching a video of it and it's scaring the fuck out of me. So I can only imagine like playing the game, like what do we do? So, but yeah. So
Kristen, could you do that shit? You couldn't handle it.
I think it might be fun.
Yeah, I'm
No.
down. I'm down for the VR. I'm down for the VR. I'm down.
That
for
shit is dumb scary. You ever play Slender Man?
What was it?
Slender Man?
What?
No, I know though. I know what you're talking about.
Sounds scary.
How have neither of you played Slender Man?
I couldn't play.
That sounds scary.
I wasn't like trying to scare myself that because Resident Evil was enough for me. Resident Evil was hard enough to get through.
Bro, if you're not trying to scare yourself, don't get that game.
Resident Evil was hard enough to get through. That was hard enough to get through, dude.
You played 4?
Was that the one with the first person?
No. Resident
Okay,
Evil
not right.
4. Bro,
Is that Leon?
come on, I'm a long time video game.
Is that Leon? Is that one with Leon?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that one's. They came out for GameCube.
With the mercenaries, huh?
Yeah, that shit's hard.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that shit's hard. That was the one where it was the first one that was like kind of like over the back type shit and like kind of switched it up.
Where you could like customize your guns.
They made that one fire. That was the first time they kind of really did that with Resident Evil. Look at us being nerds. What the fuck are we talking about?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
No, shout out video games.
Shout out to y'all for doing this. So this is really cool. This came out really cool.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm very proud of
Can we
this.
get that click back on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you just did it.
Nice. You're a natural.
Yeah, truly.
Get yourself a
Would like
Lego
to like
set.
get into Legos.
No, I've been looking at. I wanted to get the it was the Seinfeld. I think it was the Seinfeld set. The Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld's. I can't remember which Lego one it was. But
Let's
yeah,
get it.
Yeah, I fuck with Legos though.
Can you imagine if we have like if we put together how hard would this be to put together something like this? But we put it on a 30-second timer, so you only have 30 seconds to work on it, and then you have to keep switching it off, but you can't talk about it.
And
And
is that a thing?
and it is what it is. No, we could
a
do
Lego
that.
party.
You know what? They got the DeLorean, the Lego DeLorean, from the Back to the Future.
Bro, they
part.
have the Titanic. And that shit is dumb hard.
I like the Back to the Future car, the Lego DeLorean.
I love to step on Legos.
Would you get like a Supreme logo?
I don't think they.
Supreme doesn't have a Lego collab. That's
I
great.
feel like someone could like have an app that gives you instructions on how to build.
They're probably just waiting on that. They probably got that collaboration in tuck. They're just waiting to milk that because they should have been done a Lego Supreme.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy that they don't have one. But yeah.
Nike doesn't have one of those.
I like the Superstar though.
Nike doesn't have Lego either. That's also.
This is a very cool collab. This is what I want more of.
But they actually have Adidas Legos shoes.
Shoes. They did shoes as well. They did do shoes as well. So it was a smart collaboration. I wonder why. I do wonder why things like that haven't happened earlier, like the Nike Lego collaboration.
Adidas might have it, bro. They've honestly been killing the collab game. They have Gucci, they have Prada, they have Balenciaga.
But I think that naturally happened. I don't want to say 100% why, but I think one of the reasons Gucci happened was because Nike went with Louis.
Doesn't this make you want to get a pair of these right now?
Yes.
I want that to be like
specifically though.
If I
want it to look like this, I want it to look like I'm wearing a Lego pair.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
That shit's actually hard.
Yeah, I would wear the Lego shit.
I that's what I'm saying. I wish it looked like this. This shit is hard.
Man,
it would be mad uncomfortable though, because it's like mad hard. It's like made of Legos. So it's always like you're like stepping on Lego.
Horrific clog.
Yeah, every time you walk, it's like you step on a Lego.
There is one. That's so funny. Why is there that random little red one?
I think it's stability.
Which one? The one inside?
Yeah.
It's a tiny red one.
That's what I was wondering. That's what I was asking y'all about too.
Bro, that shit fell off and we had to take it apart and reattach it.
And it looks like it.
And it's hard to get on because it's like on an angle.
I might glue that son of a bitch down.
Dude, that's cheating. You can't.
Yeah, are you supposed to glue Legos together at the end?
Ooh, we can do the Lego. We can do the Lego Ferrari.
Ooh,
that sounds
Let me
hard.
send that to the group chat.
Oh, the Lego Ferrari. It's $400.
It might be worth
Let's
it.
cash in.
I'm sick.
And that's not even that's not even resale. That's from Lego.
Bro, that's hard. How many pieces?
$1 billion. Hold on.
16 million.
7 million pieces.
No, we will not be doing
3,000. Pretty much 4,000 pieces.
This was only like 800, like 780.
It's pretty much it's 37.
That's gonna take some time.
3,700 pieces. Yeah, it seems like it'll take some time, but this shit is dead fucking sexy.
Let me see it.
Ooh.
Do you have a plug? Or
I'll put the link in there.
Yeah. Send that over. Shout out Legos.
Shout out Legos.
Bro. Yo, did you hear this crazy news that is it Amazon Alexa? Wait, where does Alexa come from?
Alexa comes from Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently it can replicate any voice pattern. So if it has like a 10-second sample, it can kind of like analyze that and create like pretty much an entire soundboard for all when you ask like, hey Alexa, how hot is it outside? It'll be in that person's voice as long as they have like a 10-second sample. So technically you could use like a dead relative or
like so you can still talk to them.
Isn't that weird?
I guess that aspect is cool if you still want to talk to the dead.
That shit sounds weird.
Also, could they imitate me? Could they make me sound? Could they be like, yo?
You know what would scare me? Because
can they call my bank and be like, yo, this is me?
Have you ever been sitting there and your phone just like randomly talks?
Yeah.
All the time.
That would fuck me up if it was someone dead.
It'd be like, dead. What'd you say?
What was that?
What was that?
Thank you.
Say it a little louder.
I didn't quite catch that.
For the people in the back.
I didn't quite. Oh fuck, dude.
I didn't quite catch that.
Imagine that at like 2 a.m. Fuck that.
Yeah, that sounds wild.
Man, one time we were listening to this like rain sounds or or something like rainforesty, and then all of a sudden, do you remember when we woke up and it was like evil talking about like people dying in like a roof and something like this? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I just remember we waking up and you were so scared.
Because it was like saying some fucking dark ass shit.
Was?
The Alexa or
No,
Google
it
Home.
was. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
It was really saying like an evil story, like about a horrific experience. I forget exactly what the experience was.
Hold on, y'all were sleeping though? Y'all were sleeping?
Yeah.
That means I personally think y'all must have asked for that.
We were on
in
a
your
playlist
sleep.
or something.
Yeah, y'all might have. Yeah, I think y'all might have like said something. Someone said something in their sleep, and it asked Alexa, and
I feel like-
because of what you were dreaming. You know how y'all talk in your sleep probably, and you probably said something to Alexa wild in your sleep, and Alexa interpreted that and was like, "All right, this is what you want." Because you was probably like, "Tell me some nasty, dirty story, Alexa."
I don't think that happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining.
Well,
There's no way Alexa would just.
that's a good
hold on.
story.
Why? You think Alexa would just randomly just start talking dirty, nasty stuff like that?
I think it was like a playlist or something that it got put on, and somebody like put it on there as a joke or something.
Hold on, it was music. It was music,
Yeah.
or it was a. Oh,
I mean, I don't personally think that was like evil spirit vibes.
It was a playlist though that was playing.
No. It was play rain sounds, play ocean music, play something like that. I forget what it was that night.
What is that connected to? Is that connected to your Spotify?
I think it was rain sounds.
But are those things connected to like a service, or are those things connected to like Alexa?
Yeah, the interweb.
The interweb.
Yeah, right. It's on the internet. It's just the internet.
Wait,
So access to anything.
y'all. There's been some wild news in the past, like I'd say, couple weeks. I
You
mean,
want to get down and dirty?
All right, let's
get
talk
to the
about everything
brass?
that sucks in the world most.
Yeah.
What sucks in the world today?
should we like,
The segment.
Land of the free, right?
yo?
Let's-
I mean, all right, we're going with that. I mean,
Right? That's what they said. I thought. That's when I moved here. That's what they told me. This is the land of the free.
bro, we're talking about Independence Day from what? Shit's crazy to me.
They said land of the free. That's what they said. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But honestly, it goes to show why the people who are running this country are way too old. And I don't get how you can be, how you can have a job and never run out, and you run like it's a job like that. They vote on every other thing you have to get re-voted in, but the Supreme Court, those people don't. They just get to stay.
Which is really people you just appoint, people you put on your team.
And those people get to stay there for the rest of the. So you just have these ideologies that have never changed, that are just like, this is how it is.
Like, we the people does not include anyone in this room.
It don't make no sense.
It's
to me.
crazy how a Supreme Court is just lifetime.
That it literally don't make no sense. That shit don't make no sense. I don't understand it, because that's one of the biggest issues, is that you just have these old motherfuckers running a country that the ideologies that is, even when you look at the basics of it being the land of the free, granted all the like amendments and all them shits don't really make sense, the idea of America, it being the land of the free, is why America is the way it is right now.
Yeah.
Is because you pushed the original idea was a place where you can go and be yourself.
I feel like it's like America. It's been the American dream, but it's really the American horror story.
This
is a horrific story.
So what the American dream was, the people who have taken advantage of selling the American dream for it to become its mega power that it is today, they're like, all right, to keep that level of capitalism working, we gotta keep the power, because we can't give it to now the free thinkers that we created. We created these monsters of free thinkers. We gotta figure out ways to. So my thinking, at least for this, honestly, is that it's only gonna last so long. I don't see it. These dudes are old. Thank God. Hopefully they don't live long. It don't make no sense. It don't.
I mean, it can go one or two ways, right?
Where they could live for fucking forever.
Well, shit could get better or shit could get worse.
It's wild that our president's 78.
Yo, and the next one, I mean, when we look at the ages of the presidents, it wasn't that bad. But once again, the thing about presidents is you only get 4 years. It's literally the people who can do something like what just happened. Those people can have that job regardless of how, because obviously regardless of the decision making, even though when polled, most of America does not agree with this, which that's the only thing that I don't understand, how it can get to this point. If the consensus is that we don't want this, how can we make it the law? I don't know. I'm missing out on that, how that happened. Maybe because of like the lack of involvement of people, I guess I'm imagining. Or people not taking it serious. Because, hey, the night before that shit happened, I was with a group of women and swearing up and down that I had more faith in America, that this was not going to happen. Mm-hmm. And I was wrong.
My thing about the presidency is that there's always a hidden agenda at the end of the day.
100%.
On both sides. Like, it's always in the campaign, they're going to try and gas themselves up and say some crazy shit that they're actually not going to be able to do.
All right, T.
Come on.
What you're saying is 100% correct. Trump was only in that seat. He only did 4 years. We got him the fuck out of there because he was crazy and didn't know what the fuck he was doing. But look at what he really did. 2 of the people who voted in that shit were from him. He put 2 people in that fucking seat, in their seats, that are going to have those jobs for the fucking rest of his life. I think it was either 2 or 1.
And one of them had a literal rape case the days before he was elected.
Bro. So realistically, yeah, he did 4 years. Trump, this nigga was getting props. Like, he passed the law. Sitting next to Shorty who was saying to save white America. That shit was fucking crazy, bro. That fucking video was crazy.
She later came out, I guess, and said that.
Is that edited? Is that real?
That's not what she meant to say, but it doesn't. I just feel like it came out. She said that's not what she meant to say. Like, it was like the right to life in America. White life, right to life for white life. That's what she's saying, but I don't give a fuck. She said what she said.
Hold on, what? Hold on.
She's saying,
what
like,
are you saying?
So the original quote was what? That's what I'm saying, because it sounds like she's saying the same
it's like
thing.
A victory for white life in America.
Yeah.
So when she's saying, she said that she was like, it was the right to life in America. But she said what she meant.
I was wondering how. I was just surprised. I was wondering how they were going to cover it. I thought they were going to say it was fake audio. That's how they. I don't believe it.
So they're saying she meant to say something else, is what you're saying?
Yes, that's how they're trying to cover it up. Is it meant to say
Stop.
I thought they were going to say that it was fake audio. That's what I thought. I thought there was going to be some fake audio shit, or they were going to.
No.
I knew whatever it was, I wasn't going to believe it.
I think that's like the scariest thing to see. Take away rights, and then now to also say this like blatantly to the public. Like, what else are you going to do? Like, what else are you going to take away? Like, what else has been suggested that we remove from what we already have? There's a bunch of things that they voted on that, like, if you look up, I don't know all of them, but I know ones like with the Miranda rights. They took those away,
I think, or like they like it was something where like you can't like sue a cop over some. It was something with that, the Miranda rights. It was something with evidence in a case, like if you discovery, like
we should become cops if that's the case. We need to be safe. We need to just be on the other side.
Unfortunately,
fucking just
know.
Like don't.
I could see us all with cop glasses on and just like fighting.
Yeah.
We'll just like team up.
Yeah,
we need to delete this if we become cops.
Yeah, no.
That's what part of me, like, when all this shit was going down, I was like, this is like so fucking stupid, but like, should I become a cop? Should I like be somewhere doing something like for anyone?
Yeah, no, this shit is whack. Like, it don't make no sense.
There's been like soldiers coming forward and saying like that they're not like this is not what they signed up for. Like, fucking protecting this for what?
And hey, I'll say this, and my homie told me this, so I don't want to take credit for his shit, but like, essentially, so like, all right, if you're banning abortions, then essentially, or because the reason why they're banning it is because they're considering it life at conception. What, like 8 weeks is what they're saying it is. Then essentially, you should be, which you can't right now. You should be able to claim that baby at 8 weeks. If you're considering that life, then that baby at 8 weeks is going on my taxes. That baby is now a life, right? Regardless of it being born, because you're saying that's why I can't get an abortion.
It's 9 months. It's almost a whole year.
Whole year. That's what you're saying. Like, if you're considered 8 weeks, like, you can't though. That's not. They're still not considering it a person or a baby, but you can't. So it was just like, I was like, oh, okay, I didn't even think about that. But I don't know. It's just like, it's just a weird law that they're using like the Bible and shit, like, or using like religion.
I feel like there's
shit.
not going to be any separation of church and state at this point. Like, it's over. This is, because that's what this is about.
I guess, yeah.
A religious belief that there is like life should continue no matter what. Like,
you think it's a religious thing?
That's what they're using.
That, because that is an aspect. Yes, that's what they're using to like manipulate people, is that it's like, this is the thing, but at the end of the day, the future is they need children. They need us to produce children, but like,
well, they're specifically,
we're trying to go to school, we're trying to get an education, we're not trying to have a baby.
What they're specifically saying, because yes, they need to produce children, but they're specifically saying they need to produce white children. That's now the theory I'm hearing. First, I was hearing producing children, but because if you hear the areas where those laws are taking place at, it's in areas where there's mostly white people that would be getting these abortions that are now illegal. So that's what they need, because that population is shrinking, and we're not. Black people apparently aren't, or people of color aren't getting abortions. You see us with mad kids. Niggas I know got mad kids.
I don't know what the statistics are, but
just in general, though, I say no. The statistics are. That's what the statistics are. That's why the white population is shrinking.
But like, who cares?
The ones that powers that be.
Who fucking cares? Like,
the powers that be. They're like, yo, there's not many of us left. How can we hold on to this?
Can you imagine the aliens come down here and they're really like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
If that's the case, they've already probably been watching us, wondering what the fuck we're doing.
That's why they don't come here and want to show themselves, because they're too embarrassed to know us.
I wouldn't be surprised if we're like their best reality TV show.
Like the best and the worst. Like,
oh my god,
get us so fucking riled up.
I would not be surprised if we
just take away rights.
The aliens reality TV show.
I'd be laughing at us,
bro. Just watch us fuck this planet up.
People, I mean, other people in this world are laughing at us. We're like the laughing stock.
Yeah, but at the same time,
it's not even funny.
But here's the thing. At the same time, it seems like regardless of the situation, they're all in it too. Because even if you're like super rich,
being an alien though, and just seeing us destroy the planet, because I got hung up on that. I would just looking at humanity from an outside, like looking in, just think about all the fucked up shit that we've done throughout humanity, and just like observing that, like, we've been through some shit, man. These new laws are fucking crazy. Like, the fact that we're controlling our people like this, like taking away the choice, like what are we moving towards, you know? It's scary, and it took me a while to really realize, you know, like, this is more important. This is something you can't really like turn your back to, you know? Like, I think this is only the beginning of some fucked up shit, on some control shit, you know what I'm saying? I just think, yeah, man, it's not okay.
This is the dark ages.
I mean, yeah. I mean, so this happens the next day. I mean, most of your friends Kristen, what do y'all even like discussing? What do y'all even talk like? Do y'all even like? What's your conversations like? What's the word on the streets like as a female? Because like as a dude, like I'm just seeing all this shit from afar, and I can only be supportive. But like, what are y'all actually like talking about? Like
I mean, we're just talking about what's happening and like expressing our pain to each other. I don't know, like if you feel comfortable with, like, I talk to women all day, like I love women, like it's easy for me to connect and talk, and it's everyone is sad, everyone is hurting. Like I have not met a woman that is like, those babies should live. Like
that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Not,
like,
you know what I mean? Like, you know, I get it. I get it. I understand. Like, I grew up religious. I understand how it works. Like, at some point in my life, I thought it was wrong. You know what I mean? But, like, that's learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we don't... I don't know. So, I get it. But it's... Because I know somebody that was, like, forced to have an abortion. And so, for, like, their experience was, like, this is extremely traumatizing. Like, some people are okay with it, right? Like, some people have it. It's, like, regardless if it's the hardest decision you ever make in your life. Like... Do you bring a child into this world?
Sometimes I see like, yeah, it's like, do you bring a child in the world, but also do you want to put your body through? It's
so many things to it, but it's even like before pregnancy, like it starts like birth control. You know what I'm saying? Like that has an effect on women. Like any type that you do, like it can affect you.
Well, they're talking about like
taking that away, and like that's like then what? You're just gonna force us to like be fucking baby making machines for who?
That's
who's gonna pay me? I don't want to have a fucking baby.
The government. I think the government kind of really would be the ones to. And if you're taking away abortion rights in areas where people need to get abortions, those people who need to get abortions, I imagine, can't afford the kids. That's why they're getting.
Yeah, people are gonna die. 100%. Women are gonna die. People are already being put in prison.
Oh, you think getting like makeshift type shits or like illegal type abortions?
Yeah, 100%. Like,
what do you guys think of Meg Thee Stallion posting that promo for her new album with the Plan B in the background?
Oh, what did she do? Hold on, I didn't see that shit.
Yeah.
What did she do?
She was like twerking.
Oh, what did she do?
For her new. I think I might have posted in the group chat. But I just thought it was interesting because like, people are really buying Plan B right now, and people are.
Hold on, why are they gonna ban it?
I mean, I don't know. I think people are just stocking up. Like Rite Aid and all these pharmacies, they limited the amount of Plan B you could buy, like to I think 3 per person, and it's like a limit thing. You probably can go to other stores, I would imagine. But people have just been buying that shit. And then Meg Thee Stallion posted, I saw she posted this thing, she was dancing, and then people in the comments were like, yeah, like look at the Plan B in the background. It's just like the box of it just like propped up.
No, I didn't see that shit. I don't think it's in the chat.
I can't see it.
Yeah, it's not in the chat. That shit sounds wild. Because Meg is a big artist, and I know she'd probably be out here fucking too.
Let me see.
But she got a man's.
Yeah, because she has a song called Plan B, I guess.
She's with that dude, what's his name? I can't remember that dude's name, but yeah, man, that's just crazy though. I don't know how to like be supportive, but that shit sucks because like
I think I found it.
When you
do they play the video?
The most you can do as a person who has a level of like, you know, there's always privilege. There's white privilege. There's male privilege. So with that, like, it's just something that I don't even understand. Like, I can't even imagine someone telling me I couldn't get my ears pierced or something simple that like you like, yo, this should be the most common thing. Like, I should be able to do whatever I want with my body if it's available, if it's legal. Like,
I posted the video in the chat.
It's just crazy to me that it's gotten to this point where, for me personally, that the religion aspect is just weird. That shit is just crazy to me.
Yeah, the fact that we can just pull the religious card
That
in
shit
this
is so
situation
weird.
is super weird, bro. What are we doing? Yeah,
That shit is weird.
United States is getting weird.
Yeah, a lot of my friends are talking about moving, like, out of the country. Like, this is a wrap. What are we paying all these taxes for? For you to embarrass us? For you to make everyone miserable?
Where y'all trying to go?
I mean, shit.
I don't know. I like the food here. That's the issue.
Go to Belize.
How's the food?
I would go wherever people are just chilling.
That's the issue. I like the food here.
The food.
The food here. I hear the food in other countries be good, but also to the food in some other countries. To live in there, probably can live there, and then the food in other countries be trash.
Damn. I didn't even think about that.
The food.
And they ain't probably got like grocery stores like we do with the supply. Or maybe. I just can't cook for shit, so I would run into problems instantly.
Yeah. Who be cooking? Kristen be cooking?
Sometimes.
She just giggled.
She said, "Ha! I ain't cooking."
I can't be cooking. I gotta get better at cooking. Why do we?
We're about to get some In-N-Out after this.
Oh, word.
No cap.
Oh, no.
Love it.
Izzy. No sponsorship. Fuck them niggas. Would you just kill some shit? What happened?
No, it's,
How do we start the audio?
What? All right. So women can't get abortions anymore. That shit sucks. What else?
that shit sucks.
What else?
No,
what else?
I mean it's
What else? There's some other shit that sucks too. What else?
I mean, all I gotta say though for that is that we gotta, as men, you know what I'm saying, you and myself included, we just gotta support women in that.
Nah, I think there's gonna be some sort of revolt. I just got to figure out what's gonna happen, because it's not. I know for a fact it's not gonna be some dude who leads it, obviously, because I don't think it's gonna.
But at the end of the day, I think that is the reality. The reality that it's not very comfortable to talk about, but men do not respect women the same way they respect each other, and that's just it. So like, if I'm telling you, like, believe this experience that these people are experiencing, and it's like nobody's listening, like nobody cares, because they don't care what women think. Like, so it does have to be men that have to help lead it. Like, what I'm not saying like, I don't care who's at the very tip front of it all. I don't give a shit, because it's like all of us together, and we need men because for so many reasons, you know. And it's just
I think 100% you'll get the male support, but I just don't. It'd be hard for me to picture women hearing some nigga at front of the fucking group of people.
You think that at the end of the day we are all kings and queens, and we want to like be there and support each other equally. And like, I think that's the whole point, is that like, if your women are down bad and like we're like, bro, we're hurting, and everyone's like, okay, well, all right, just not even talking about it, just like anything else, and it's like, okay. Like it's most of us.
Well, that's the thing. Who is the person who? That's the thing I'm not aware of. All right, so they made this a law. Who's the person who can challenge it? Is it the close person?
I mean,
It's probably the people.
Well, that's what I mean. So if it's the people, then I see the people being led by, of course, male support, but I see it being led by a female, honestly, because like. I just would imagine like
I would love if it was a man and a woman together.
That'd be cool too. That'd be fucking
that's
fire
like
as well.
An all-star moment for me. Like, let's just like all give a shit about each other equally. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't want more sympathy because I'm a woman, or like I don't want to be babied more. I just want to be like treated like a human being.
Well,
like,
that's the thing is, I think dudes are just as much invested, because it takes two to make a kid. So
yeah, but that's the reality, is men leave their children more than mothers do, and it's
of
like,
course.
But that's the thing, is like you can get pregnant, have this baby, your baby stop. You could literally get raped by somebody and then give birth to their child, and then that father would have a right to that baby.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Like,
because you're fucked up over him fucking raping you,
And I've met a person who was a product of rape, and that's what she would refer to herself as.
I'm sure.
Damn.
I'm sure you could be. I can see that. That seems like a total realistic. Like, and I'm sure it's already happened before, but like.
And that's. We shouldn't even. It shouldn't even have to be like a woman has to get harmed in order for us to give a shit. But like, just.
Yeah, in that situation, because
even if it was just her choice to do it,
who just bounce or people who leave relationships and it not be that situation.
I mean, hopefully everyone at this point has chosen to educate themselves, knows a little bit about like all the different like experiences if you don't know personally, you know what I mean, and not just like your own perspective.
I just want to see where regardless of what gender does lead the fight, like you said. I do want to see where it comes from, because I'm not the political person to lead, but I am the person to go vote. And I feel like where did I miss where I could have, like, did we try to vote this down, or where did I miss that we could have voted for this not to be the case, is where I missed out on, essentially. Because like was that. That's what I don't know. Like, I don't know. Are we blanking on that? Is that not something that any of us are aware of?
I'm just blacked out. What did you say?
Like the aspect of the people involvement from jump. Is it like where was it at? Like where was
probably not where it needed to be, but at the end of the day it's like we don't have a say in like who gets voted in, really. It's like the senators vote, so we vote for the senators who then vote for. That's
what I'm missing out on. That's why I gotta maybe do my research on, but I don't, because like, all right, now this happened, but it seems like no one's fucking with it, other than that one speech where the lady talked about it saving white lives. I haven't seen anything else where there was people who were happy that this happened. So like, with this being the case, where does the revolt happen? Where does the fight happen?
Because we can reverse this shit, right?
That's what I'm saying, right? It's gotta be reversible.
Like, that's crazy.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be something that's reversible.
Bernie Sanders, Kristen sent me this video. Bernie Sanders is saying we're moving towards like an oligarchy instead of like a democracy where, you know, it's a small group of people that are essentially running the country. You know, that's what it feels like, you know, like the voting, regardless, like these people are here, you know, they have their agenda. It's just, it feels like the government control is just getting out of hand. And now all these new gun laws, like you can get a concealed carry.
That was another one, yeah.
And you can get a concealed carry in California as long as you have a clean record. Granted, it might take some time, but you could literally have that. Just,
I mean, the block is hot though. Niggas is getting robbed like broad daylight.
They want people to have guns. They want violence.
I mean, it's already violence. That's the issue. It's like I said, people are getting robbed in broad daylight, dude. It's crazy out here. People were getting robbed. There was that restaurant and people were eating at, and the dudes running with guns and just like robbed the dude out of his watch.
That's crazy.
Dude, it's insane out here right now. Like, I mean, prayers up to Lil TJ. I don't know if you guys know Lil TJ, New York rapper. He's on the come up and he had just got shot. So
is he doing better?
He went from stable to critical to stable. He had taken most of his shots in his like chest area, so like he hasn't woken up, I don't think, from the last time that like I had seen anything, honestly. Shit. Like, so he's still like non-responsive. His like leg moved or something like that. And
is he in a coma?
I think that's what they call it, right? When you when you're like that,
his body's just fucked up. It's healing, you know.
Essentially, I would imagine that's the state he's in right now. But like taking most of the shots in the chest area, I'm checking right now to see if there's any update on, because the only person I know who was reporting anything was
damn, prayers out to him.
Yeah, prayers out to little TJ.
Prayers out to his friends as well for trying to hold it down.
And that's crazy though, because I know the gun laws were getting tried to get challenged in New York. The dude, those dudes got booked and went to for having guns as soon as that shit went down. the day after. One of them got shot, and those dudes got booked for having weapons as soon as it went down. And if they didn't have weapons, TJ would be dead right now.
That's crazy.
So essentially, that's how illegal it is to carry a gun. Is that you can't even have it to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Granted, they're in Chipotle parking lot at midnight. It was closed. Everything in the area is closed. But the dude tried to rob him for his jewelry, and he wasn't giving it up, obviously.
Man.
Yeah, shit was crazy, bro. They shot the dude. The dude's staying in the same hospital as little TJ, bro. It's crazy. That tried to rob him got shot. He got shot.
What?
It's just fucking crazy.
By his friends?
Yeah, because they had weapons. And if they didn't have weapons, he'd be dead. And those dudes, his friends, both got in trouble. They got booked by the police.
Some bullshit.
Some bullshit. And then what was it? Oh, R. Kelly. They gave him 30 years.
30 years.
30 years. I mean, they were trying to give him life. Trying to give this nigga life in jail.
He's been in jail though, right?
For maybe 4 years, maybe 3 years.
Does that count on his sentence? Or
yeah, I think so. Time served, yeah, definitely get time served. So what? A few years off. He'll be out in his he's 40, so when he's 80 maybe, 70 something. He'll probably get out sooner for good behavior, and he'll serve you serve I think 75% of your sentence. So what's that like? Time served.
I wonder what happens to all his money.
He was saying he was broke.
No royalties?
Most of his stuff, I believe he gave to his ex-wife or for covering up stories and shit. Most of his shit he gave away to pay for all his drama.
I mean, shit, bro. He was a fucking weirdo. From the jump.
He was. I believe he's gonna come out of jail with a story to tell, and he's gonna tell it and bank off that. And people are gonna want to hear it.
If he makes it.
I don't think he'll die in jail, personally.
30 years in jail sounds.
I don't think he's gonna do the full 30. He'll do
10,
15, maybe 14, maybe 12.
12 sounds about right.
I know someone who went to jail for manslaughter.
Wow.
And didn't do as many years as they were sentenced to cut off a decent amount of their time.
But then once you're out of there, it's very hard to get back on your feet.
He was good. He was good.
Doing normal
he was working,
things.
Yeah, normal things. Working on life. He was good.
I mean, if the man...
He made right. It was a mistake. That's 100%. It was a mistake. He did right.
Some people, it's not a mistake.
Yeah, of course. But when it is, and the system works in your favor, or it works in it works in that way where it gives you the chance to redeem yourself, because he redeemed himself, paid restitution on top of doing his time to the family, a boatload of bread. But luckily, he was also set himself up to do it. And this is not mommy daddy money. He worked for his original income, so it was all he lucked out and was able to tap into his own resources. But he made a mistake in the end of the day. And yeah, that's what it was. It's crazy to think about.
Kristen, you alright?
Mm-hmm.
What, are you high?
Yeah, I just blacked out, and then I was smiling, and then I realized what he was talking about was fucked up, and I was like, fuck. I was I look like an asshole right now. But I was just high. I'm sorry. I blacked out.
Alright, let's go to something lighter.
Hold on. We do gotta I think let's finish all the fucking sad shit. Is there any more sad shit?
I mean, there's not really a whole bunch of good shit.
Let the white kids say nigga. I ain't put that sign. Let the white kids say nigga. That's a banger, dog, right?
What is this?
That song.
Sin posted it. It was crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can play it.
You can definitely play that song.
I definitely don't agree. Oh, what? Oh, God. Where is it? God damn, bro. You good over there?
Yeah, I was making noise because you didn't have the song.
I don't know how to just fucking...
I was making noise because you didn't have the song. I was using this me filling up my ice tray thing.
Did we talk about Chris Brown's album?
Did you guys listen? Kristen just rolled her fucking eyes to heaven. She just went to hell.
Straight up into the...
She just rolled them shits up like, nigga, what? Why would you even ask?
No, I mean, honestly, I believe if I hate jail, if I hate prison, I have to believe in redemption. I have to believe in forgiveness. I have to believe in growth. So, like, I have to try it out. But
Rihanna forgives the nigga. So, I mean,
does
she was literally, they got at her because she was listening to Chris Brown in a post that she had uploaded on her story last year. Last year, she was listening, dancing to music, smoking a joint. And it was a Chris Brown song, and they tore her up in her comments and on Twitter and shit. She's forgiven the nigga. She's moved past it at least. If she's not gonna hold a grudge, I'm definitely not. If she's gonna be able to separate the artist from.
Let the white kids say nigga. Let the white kids say nigga. Let the white kids say nigga. Yeah. Let the white kids say nigga. Everybody gonna say it anyway. They already say it every day. White girls ain't tripping, boo. White man be my nigga too. Let the white kids say nigga.
Not him being draped in the fucking flag.
He's got a Confederate flag on his shoulder.
Yo, why is that a banger though? Why is it a banger?
Let the white kids say nigga.
They gonna say it anyway.
Oh my God.
End of the day podcast.
Bro, that is crazy. That is the wildest shit I've seen all
That is the wildest shit.
That's some shit you see on the internet and you're like, alright, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, I did. I sent it to you and I turned my phone off. I rolled over and went to sleep.
That shit is wild.
But yeah, so with that, that's the thing. I can understand why people might not, just because of just that action. He's already paying for it. In the end of the day, for as big an artist as Chris Brown is,
As he could have been.
as he is, as far as like his, when I say big as an artist, like his presence, as far as capabilities.
At all times.
At all times.
He's the top.
I still have to search for his shit.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, he popped up on new music.
But here's the thing.
On Apple Music.
The new music, you saw that section? Oh, he popped up on your new music section?
Yeah.
He didn't
Like
pop it right
number
away.
one.
He didn't pop it right away. But I think now, because he became number one, I think this album I think is the first album I've seen that type of algorithm work in his favor.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of music. That's the thing. It's a lot of songs. I think now, Chris Brown, people are forgiving you to the point where you can make normal length albums. You don't have to give me 20 hour and a half.
I'm not gonna hold you. I haven't got to listen to it yet because Kristen didn't want to listen to it, and I haven't been listening to music in the car.
I listened to it. Some of it.
Did you like it?
I mean, it just kind of sounds like, I don't know. I didn't listen enough or to all of it.
No. What's your critique? What's your critique of Chris Brown? Like in general, like as far as his music. Like, do you feel like it sounds the same? Do you feel like it like do you not fuck with his level of R&B?
No, I mean, I think like Chris Brown is like what I was raised on. Like that's like he was to me my like teen heartthrob, and to see him like do all of this, right? But regardless, I did listen to it because I was like, let me try it out. But I didn't get that far because
it's a lot.
It was not that long of a drive. And it's a long ass album.
It's a long ass album. It's a lot of music.
A lot of fucking songs.
I just know I'm gonna find at least a couple songs on there.
Yeah, I'm sure that he's a talented man. In everything that he does, he's like a Jedi.
Yeah, my thumbs up playlist is like holds me down, and at this point, it's because I've had my streaming service for so long. It's just crazy long that it holds me down. If I hit the shuffle, and it'll just shuffle through music that's crazy old, crazy new, and I'm good. Like, I'm okay with it. Like as far as like, I'm sure I'll find a couple songs on there that I'll like. Same with the Drake album. The same that I'm sure with Beyonce's album. I am expecting Beyonce's album to be like
it's gonna
fucking
be the game
crazy.
changer.
But
I'm trying to see the visuals on that.
It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be so beautiful.
I'm thinking this Chris Brown album so long that by the time I get through it, the Beyonce album will be out. By the time I get through this whole Chris Brown album. French Montana put out an album I'm gonna check out as well.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that might be fire.
Yeah, I'm hoping for some. I need that summer banger.
I like
music.
Mobstick. Is Mobstick on there?
Yo, that's on his last project where he had that's where he had the abs on that shit.
The song is super underrated.
Yo, you know what it is? Is that he took mad long to release the video. That song,
Kodak killed that shit.
Kodak destroyed that song.
Oh my god.
And French Montana was just good enough that he didn't ruin the song. Like I'm okay with his verse on it.
Cause it really was Kodak holding that song.
Bro, this nigga Kodak went in.
Yeah, no facts.
His hook, the hook, like it feels like the hook was a part of his verse, and they took his hook and turned it into that took a part of his verse. His verse was probably...
His French's wasn't that good, right?
No, it wasn't bad. That's the thing. French's wasn't bad. It was just
whatever. But then
it needed a hook and a
Kodak,
and it needed a verse. And Kodak gave him probably a long enough verse where he was able to take a part of that and was like it.
We're gonna run that out to this
bro. Yeah, that shit is my shit. I've been bumping that since that album dropped. Because I fuck. That's the thing about French Montana is that when you look at his album, the first tracks I go to off of his album are the ones with features on it. If I like the artist he's featured with, I'm gonna just check those songs out just in case.
I'm gonna listen to it
because he's always gonna pick a nice beat. He's always gonna pick an artist who gets off, like who can spit or who I fuck with. And he always is like he got a good ear for that, and he spits just good enough. Because he's always, on any song, he's probably going to go first. Right. That's the issue. He's always going to go first. Unforgettable is the only song where he could not go first. There's no way. If he had went first, they would have edited the song so that he does not go first. Unforgettable, it had to go. Sway Lee had to go first on that song. But,
wait, on which one?
Unforgettable. Unforgettable. The Sway Lee and French Montana is like the biggest fucking song in the fucking world.
I would probably have to hear it.
You're not good enough for me. If I've been... I'm doing a horrible rendition. Kristen, can you sing the song, please?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Unforgettable, French Montana and Sway Lee.
Oh, it's unforgettable. Like unforgettable.
Yeah.
It's like
both of you got completely different renditions.
No, because he has it all off beat. It's like
can you just sing the song?
You just gotta dance. I'm not gonna sing it.
You just gotta dance.
Damn it.
You just can feel it. It's like unforgettable. And you just like catch a bob.
Oh, is it?
All right, no, let's hear your version. 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 How's your version go, T? Let's hear your version.
I don't know if I have the right.
No.
He's too.
No, you're cheating. You're fucking cheating. You're cheating, dog. Why are you cheating? Oh, you're a cheater. This nigga is a cheater. I'm in with you. Ooh.
I fucking
you cheater.
Dying. I fucked up the audio.
You cheater. To listen to the song?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we definitely. I feel like even that song's so big that even 2 seconds of that song you're gonna get fucking just copyright taken down.
I'm dead.
Yo,
that shit was mad funny.
Yeah, that song is like you know that song, the biggest fucking song. But yeah. Other than that, I don't know. I haven't really listened to any other music. I've still been listening to the Kendrick. Y'all seen that? What do y'all think about him wearing? I mean, are you guys really religious?
No.
You're not really religious? Are you religious? How religious are
you? I just believe in being a good person type shit.
Only reason I was gonna ask if you were really religious, how do you feel about people's use of imagery from the Bible? Because you have Kendrick currently walking around with I put it
iced
in the
down
chat,
crown,
iced down crown of thorns, which is associated with Jesus. Like, how
I
do
think
you?
it's sick.
I think it's just cool as fuck.
He said, "But I'm not your savior." And then to do that, I just feel like, and then him to sing that song at Louis Vuitton's.
Oh, that shit is fire.
Show. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's so, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not your savior, but I'm gonna wear this iced out crown.
No, 100%.
Because at the end of the day, he could be a regular person and like not go into any consumerism, anything like that. But it's like, this is what's going to get attention.
Yeah,
the most attention.
I guess that's
at a high level.
I guess that's why, though, we at this point in juncture, we would need someone who's really religious. Because us three, we're gonna fuck with that. Because we're open to that. That's why I would want. I still haven't. That's the thing. I haven't been able to find that person who is really religious. I've asked my coworkers. I
mean, I grew up that way.
I
know how they think.
I put it in the chat. That's just made by Tiffany. It's like $1 billion fucking diamonds.
Literally.
Like, how many diamonds did they put in that shit?
Like, it's like 1.5 million or something.
Yo, the shit is fire. They sculpted it to this nigga's head. Had this nigga with the braids and everything. Like, that shit was fire. I watched the whole video on that shit. I'm like, yo, that shit's hard as fuck.
Man.
Like, that's crazy. And he looks ill rocking that shit. Like, and it's cool because they probably made it so that it sits in his head. It doesn't stick anything.
Because it has a crown.
Because the thorn originally was supposed to be sticking in your head and not supposed to be comfortable.
He's got to shoot a video.
It was pain. That shit was like supposed to hurt.
I've been to Jesus's cave.
Yo, it's crazy how and that's what I would like to ask someone who, because that's imagery that even the Bible uses to make you pay attention to this story. A crown of thorns. They called it a crown still, so that you could have the imagery. The nigga strung up on the cross, like you still looking up at the dude. You know, it's just weird imagery that we still worship, regardless of the pain that someone's going through. And now this dude's forever idolized. It's just so weird.
Time out. So off of this, back to my original segue from earlier this episode, the midnight mass shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I grew up in a church. That's how it was. And
are you spoiling?
Yeah, total spoiler alert.
Oh,
for what? Oh, the show?
Yeah.
I don't know if you should do that. Actually, no, I don't care about that. Listeners, a spoiler. Fast forward.
About 45 seconds.
45 seconds.
I'll give you 45 seconds.
45 seconds.
Okay.
Let's
go. So it's all about like religion and like the blood of Christ shed for you, like body of Christ shed for you. And it's like they're fucking vampires. And the blood of Christ shed for you is like, and then from dust you were born, from dust you shall return. No. So like the sun, like vampires live and die by the sun. I was like, do not tell me that fucking vampires is what it is.
One of my friends right now is
good time.
One of my friends right now is she used to be in a sorority and she feels like that was a cult.
100%.
Like
it's you paying
chants and the fucking pledges and all that weird. Shit. She says she's like, yes, I was in a fucking cult, 100%. Like, she looks at photos. She shows me photos of when she was
in a school cult.
She was in college. She was a cult.
A college cult.
Yeah.
Wait, college
skull. Skull.
Sounds like
she swears she said, I was in a cult for sure. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, I seen niggas that I went to school with and joined like sororities. I mean, the sororities, fraternities and shit like that. And like for dudes, it didn't seem as cultish because like it's more or less just a bunch of dudes just trying to look cool and fuck bitches. But like that's really what they were doing. But at the same time, it did seem like a way to almost take advantage of the women who were trying to find themselves in that time period, because they would just come to these dudes' parties,
just get fucking blacked out drunk and do anything.
Facts. And
Such
it was
a
just
nightmare.
like dudes who just didn't give a fuck, who were just trying to just get a nut off.
Ugh.
And yeah,
horrific.
Yes, this fraternity life was not for me. I went to a couple of their parties though, and they were lit. But
the closest thing I've ever been to that is Halloween in Santa Barbara. Shit was wild.
Like everybody's just fucked up.
They literally have an entire neighborhood and everyone just opens their doors and it's in a giant block party. And you just walk into people's houses. The doors are just wide open. People are just like in the house drinking beer, walking around. There's even cops just standing around. They're not doing anything. They're just letting people party. But it's honestly fucking weird. These people were doing like lines off the hotel mirrors and shit.
Classic.
Crazy. This guy fucking fell off of the balcony because he leaned back while like he's smoking a cig and just like fell and just woke up and was just got up, smoked another cigarette. I was like, you're fucking wild. It was crazy.
I mean, yeah.
It's a hell of a life, man. College
That
life?
sounds like normal. That sounds like the norm, honestly. College life was wild just because, like, people were just considered adults and did not live like them, like adults. Because you're still in school.
Making decisions like children.
Like, but you're considered an adult because you can go to jail for anything you fucking do.
For real.
100%.
You hear about these kids that broke into this like $8 million home and just threw a party? It's like a house.
Was there no one?
Damn.
It's a house that's like up for sale and no one was like, they were out of town and they just pulled up. It was in escrow. They pulled up, fucking had a party, mad. Like they said, like over 100 people. I think.
I'm down. I'm with
they
it.
They had a fucking movie theater and shit. Like
I'm with it because there ain't no way you arresting all of us and I can get out.
And they were on social media and shit.
That's the issue. That right there's the problem. Niggas want to post shit. Niggas want clout.
Yeah, if you just went in there and just had a party,
and I'm taking anyone who comes in. You got to give me your cell phone. You can't come in unless you give me your cell phone.
And make everyone wear gloves.
No, I don't care because we're not getting caught, T. By the time they notice that they're like, oh shit, someone's been in here. What the fuck? No, because it'll be weeks, months later because they're not going to catch us. Because if a house is left...
You can't have a party and no one notices, bro. 100 people walking around the room, it's going to be mad dirty. People will notice, but you're saying the house was in escrow. That means there was no one who was in the house for mad long. That's what I'm saying. Like, by the time they notice is when they go back to the house to look at it. If they were able to have a party there, that means those people were gone for how long? How long have they been gone for? That's what I mean. Like they would notice when I say that they would notice is essentially when the next time they would be at the house because you're not posting anything online. You're not getting us caught up. Like that's the issue. Everyone want clout for some shit. I'm sure as soon as motherfuckers got there, they were posting that shit online, showing and adding a location. Was it in the hills? Was it out here in LA? Let me see. But yeah, it was pretty fucking crazy to see this news. Florida. Why is it always in Florida?
Florida, man.
Did you guys watch the? Did you guys? I know Florida's fucking crazy. Did you guys watch the BET Awards?
We watched most of it.
I didn't watch any of the BET Awards. Do you feel like the BET Awards still has the same level of like draw, like it does, like it did before when we were younger?
I mean, everybody that was performing, I was interested. I wanted to see.
The lineup was crazy, bro.
Who rapped? Who was the rappers that performed?
They had Joey Badass and Chance the Rapper. Lizzo opened up. Lil Wayne.
Jack Harlow. Which was weird.
Brandy, which was weird, but then they brought out Brandy at the end.
Who was the biggest rapper?
Mariah Carey.
Who was the biggest rapper or biggest performer?
I mean, everybody's a star.
Yeah, bro.
Nah.
I mean, I would have cried when Mariah Carey came out. That's me personally.
Yeah,
Jodeci is everybody's a star shit. Who was the biggest performer there?
Probably Lizzo
and Mariah Carey.
Okay.
You think Mariah Carey was the best performer?
No, not the best. The biggest. Who was the biggest performer
Mariah
there?
Carey's probably first, but
biggest performer.
And all right, and who was the biggest person in the crowd?
Bro,
that they showed probably the camera pan to. That the camera pan to. That they showed someone clapping.
That award.
Or who won the award?
Diddy won the award for Lifetime Achievement.
Lifetime Achievement Award. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. And he was in the crowd.
I mean, I've seen a lot of. I mean, I don't know. It's all
Drake there?
It's all curated, right?
Drake
like
there?
everything that is on the internet is like.
Was Drake there?
No.
was
Weeknd wasn't there. He won an award.
That's literally what I was about to say. That's literally
He won, I
that's
think
literally the next. That's literally the next person I was going to say. Was the Weeknd there, or did the Weeknd perform? You said no. He won and he didn't even
he
show
doesn't
up.
fuck with award shows. Right?
Hold on, all right. Hold on. We're not talking about the Grammys because actually no. He did. He does.
He won Best Male Artist and he was not there. Best Female.
Was Roddy Ricch there?
Roddy Ricch? I don't know.
We know Lil Nas X wasn't there.
It was just, yeah, he does not fuck with BT. He didn't get no nominees either.
Yeah, because they're over his antics, I guess, or they're just over him. Even though
he said fuck BET.
Yeah, he did say fuck BET like it was the police. He did. He does not fuck with BET. I don't know if I want to say fuck BET though. I can say I would say because like I would put it in a bar, like in a line, but not in a hook. He put it in the hook. So
he's probably mad because like
they didn't nominate him, and he put out an album last year that had Jack Harlow on it, and that song was mad big.
I mean, Lil Nas X, undeniably, his music's been killing it. So
that song with Lil Baby, I mean, NLE, Billy
Ray.
No, he has a song with fucking
Gonna take
NBA YoungBoy. He has a song with NBA. He has a song with NBA. You haven't heard that song with NBA YoungBoy he just put out? That shit fire, bro. We'll listen to it after the end of the podcast.
All right,
that shit hard. We got 2 songs to listen to now.
Big bet.
So yeah, the BET Awards. I mean, that's one. I think that's one of the issues one of the reasons why I didn't watch it. Why I was able to just spend that night. Now, I did see Ray J eating ramen. That popped up on my timeline.
Oh yeah, apparently he's got a deal with Cup Noodle.
That makes sense. There's no way Ray J's eating cup of noodle at the BET Awards in an all-white suit
with a spoon
for no reason. That totally makes sense. That 100% makes sense.
Have you ever ate cup noodle with a spoon?
I thought that looked like a spork. Okay, sir. So
no, I don't know.
Seems dangerous regardless.
Also, there's sauce in it that you gotta get.
You gotta drink it like a smoothie, but slow.
You gotta kill the noodles and then. And
if the spoon is strong enough and sturdy enough, all you have to do is twist, bro. Twist and then.
It's all about the
slurp,
bro. All right. This really is the ASMR episode.
ASMR. Yay! T, you next. This nigga's looking for something.
Yeah, I took all the good ideas.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, scratching his beard. Oh yeah, I can definitely jerk off to that.
I could literally hit you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gag.
So that makes sense that he was eating a cup of noodles at the BET Awards. What a way to
love cup noodles.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't even be surprised if the people who filmed him were part of his team, that he hired them to film him.
Get this.
Get me eating a cup of noodles and.
I have heard though that a lot of award shows, the shit gets boring and motherfuckers get hungry.
100%. You got to sit in your seat. You got to wait for commercial breaks. My parents, I have I'm lucky enough to have like parents who still have like home cable. Yeah. So I'm able to like use their streaming, the streaming side of their cable to watch a lot of TV. So like the commercial breaks, a lot of times they don't play when you stream your like TV shows. They don't play the commercial breaks. They'll just be back after this commercial break. Them shits be dumb long. I can only imagine if I'm just sitting there in a live show for like 5 minutes while they're airing a commercial break. Yeah, I'm gonna eat these ramen noodles real quick. I'm gonna just grub on this shit real quick before they introduce The Rock to talk about this award, to give Diddy an award. Like, yeah, I'm gonna eat these ramen noodles real quick. And you film me because I gotta deal with ramen. And that seems like a genius idea to me personally. Because now, look at, people are gonna talk about that shit. That shit went dumb viral. Who's ever been eating some ramen noodles at an award show? Like, that shit was fucking crazy. And the versus battle, did you guys watch the versus battle?
I saw snippets and
I
I could see the vibes. I heard Ray J was a riot just because he didn't really do very.
I mean, I fucked with all of the dudes' energy, but you just saw who could sing and who could not.
Right.
Ray J is saying since that has happened that he actually can't sing, so he just has to get his shit together. He was just too drunk, which it's understandable. He might have been too drunk. It is what it is. But the people who could sing that night, you could see who could sing and who could not sing. And that's why Mario beat Omarion, because I thought Omarion had better songs, so I thought he was gonna win this battle. But Mario,
you watched the whole thing?
I didn't watch I haven't finished it. I'm rewatching. I'm not rewatching it, but I watched the rerun that gets put on YouTube. I didn't catch it live, so I watched like the YouTube.
Do they have the live?
You can just watch it on YouTube. If you go on YouTube and just type in the thing, they have like the battle on YouTube.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, and it was good. It's just.
Did they take anything out on the recording?
Let me see. The one I was watching, let me see if it's still up. Because sometimes they'll take them down. They'll take it down after a while. But
they're not gonna post the recording, like the official one. That's crazy.
They don't post it. It just gets posted by random YouTubes. Because there's mad people who stream it.
It's got to be on the internet.
It is. No,
I'll find it.
No, it's right here. You can watch it right now.
Send it.
This nigga was wild and like ate like a fucking watermelon, like a fucking.
I heard about that.
Wild, bro.
I heard about that.
That shit was crazy. That shit was insane, bro. The way he ate that watermelon was.
We're gonna have to watch it. That shit is fucking ridiculous.
Insane. That shit was crazy. Did you see that video, Kristen?
No, send it.
You didn't see the video of this nigga eating a watermelon?
No. Oh wait, on stage.
Yeah.
It's like he's eating pussy, right?
And then he gave it to some chick after. Like it was like half eaten. So he ate the watermelon and then gave it to some chick.
Did he eat it like sloppy or like regular style?
Yo, this nigga is.
Wait,
wild.
hold on. Who was it?
Omarion ate this watermelon on stage, and I was like, "Yo, nigga, what the fuck, bro? Like, this shit is wild."
I didn't even have to finish typing it on Google.
Before you see Omarion eating a watermelon,
yeah,
this shit is insane. Oh, you gotta mute the music. You gotta mute the music.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wait, they put it down. Oh wait.
This nigga's bug wild. This nigga's a buck wild.
Wow.
Wow.
No, he's not. He like gearing up for it and shit.
His shit is crazy.
He said he's stretching his neck out and shit.
To use a watermelon to perform like that is crazy.
It's insane.
Whoa.
Insane.
You're a sick dude.
A sick fuck.
That was interesting.
A sick fuck you are.
Oh god.
He essentially thinks women want to be that watermelon.
Did you see Kanye's speech at BET? Oh, you gotta watch that. He gave a speech about Puff.
Was that really him?
Yeah, for sure.
You sure?
Yeah, you could see his smile through the mask.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Like how?
If you know, yeah, you just know.
That it was really him?
It's really him.
And it wasn't just like a recording of some dude just moving his mouth, just like...
Or just like a 3D recording.
Yeah. Billie Eilish came out and said that she used a stunt double during a part of her show at Coachella.
She just came out and said that?
Where she had a mask on and ponytail. She had somebody else go out there and dance.
Hell yeah. No, there's mad people like that. One of the greatest artists alive, fucking...
That's crazy.
Who wears a mask? Oh, shit. What's this? Why am I free? MF Doom. MF Doom.
Oh yeah.
He would literally, because he's a dude who performs with the mask on, the Dr. Doom mask from Fantastic Four. MF Doom.
Do you know who MF Doom is?
Type in MF Doom.
I know what he looks like.
Yeah, you know what he looks like. You know the mask, right?
Yeah.
So he would have he'd be on tour and people would he would just hire dudes in that city just to he would be
like play this
and just lived off of people touring that weren't him for the longest time, because no one I honestly don't know what MF Doom looks like his real actual face. So
are you guys excited to get these stimulus checks?
do you guys
we love
get
free money.
T
Oh, we're getting a live caller.
T do you get one? Do you have the car registered to your Do you have a car registered to your name that has gas? Because I thought you needed a gas car to get it.
I have a car, but it's not registered.
If it's not registered, I don't think you get it.
Damn. L's.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. But it's only like $400. Nigga.
No, I thought it was for inflation too.
The only one I've heard of that people were getting was the one for the gas, and it's like $400, and it's for every car you have registered with your name.
It's whatever. What happened to the student loan forgiveness? That's what I want to know.
That was just all talk,
bro. For real. If he doesn't do that, I'm hot. I mean, honestly, I don't know what to expect from this guy. I feel like he hasn't done shit for the country, you know?
From what guy?
From the president.
Yo, bro, this nigga ain't doing shit, dog.
It's crazy to me. What's going on? Like,
bro, this dude is not doing anything. Never. Nothing. Don't expect anything.
It's just how
this dude can't even get off a fucking bike.
How do we just keep taking L's as a nation? Like, we're in bad times right now.
It's because the way the country, honestly, I feel like it's the way the country is raised. It's just like everyone's out for self right now, and it's hard not to be out for self.
But it's because
we're in survival.
We don't have a good leader.
Look at our sayings though. It's a dog eat dog world. It's like it's hard out here for a pimp. Like our mentality is just like, yo, we just trying to survive in the end of the day. So like, regardless of our leader is gonna be the one to bring us together. But it seemed like, other than a few leaders like Barack, or I can't even think about anyone else other than Barack, because Barack was the first president I wasn't even able to vote for as me. Yeah, exactly. So just as far as my age and shit, like the first president I was even able to vote for was Barack Obama. So like, realistically, I was never able to have an effect on the presidency. So but I always feel like, other than Barack, every other presidency is kind of a reflection of America. Barack kind of led Barack's energy, which I don't want to put it on the fact that he was black, but just in general, because I think anyone could do it. Your energy as president could dictate how the country moves. And I think Barack, not to gas him or anything, granted, I don't think he necessarily raised the bar or did anything crazy, but like, his energy had the country paying attention to different things in a different way, that I think, like, if we can find another dude in that light that is just like, yo, we can come together, we can be positive people. It's just like, because bad things happened while Barack was the president as well, but like, in the end of the day, like, you just know some shit like this wasn't gonna happen under this nigga. Like, we didn't fear that shit. With fucking Biden, and I don't even know what's going on, bro. This nigga literally let this shit fly. This happened under his presidency, bro. This is one of the main things that happened under his presidency.
I feel like we didn't even see him talk until after it happened.
Bro, like, it don't make no sense, dog. This is the president, and it's like, he don't have no power over this shit. And he don't agree. The president don't agree with it. I'm the president of the United States, and I don't want this to happen. There ain't nothing I can do. It seems weird to me, bro. That seems crazy weird to me. It seems mad shit is mad expensive, and the companies are talking about record highs. But shit is costing more money. It's inflation. Shit don't make no sense. It literally don't make no sense. But the only people I did hear, though, I did see that Netflix did like fire mad people. Netflix like did another round of layoffs.
Apparently StockX as well.
StockX, I think.
Saw like 8% of their workforce.
Yeah,
which is a lot of people.
that's a lot of people.
Hell
That's a lot of people. And greater, like, and to them it might not be, but there's a lot of people.
If you have 1,000 employees, that's 100 people.
And then
That's a lot of people.
And then let me see how many people Netflix fired. Netflix firing. Lays off 150 employees.
Sheesh. Yeah, man, it's rough out here.
As its service contends with big subscriber losses.
Sheesh. Yeah, Netflix. I mean, they have a lot of competition now. They were chilling in the beginning because they were the ones.
Well, it's weird because when you think about it, Netflix is almost getting done to them what they did to Blockbuster.
That's fair.
They went to Blockbuster early on and was like, yo, hey, this is the service. Like, we'll sell it to you for X amount. Like, we're trying to work with it. Blockbuster was like, get the fuck out of here, bro. We're Blockbuster. You know what the fuck we are? Get the fuck out of here. And literally, Netflix put them niggas out of business.
Yeah, Netflix. Damn, I remember. Blockbuster. There used to be one right down the street.
Bro, they were everywhere.
Facts.
There's the only one now exists as a museum.
You could like stay there overnight or something, right?
No, it's like it exists. Like the people who keep it running, it's like one. It's like mom and pop owned. Like it's owned by. It's not owned by Blockbuster. Doesn't maintain this one. All the videos in the store, the person goes out and finds them, and fills the store with the inventory.
That's
like
so
it's
weird.
literally only maintained just because like they want to keep it around. It's like in the middle of like the country type shit.
That's kind of hard though.
It's the idea of it's hard, but essentially it's like a museum essentially. Because think about it though. Let's say that one was next to you, T.
I wonder how they got the rights for that.
Let's say that Blockbuster was next to you. Nigga, are you going in to rent movies? No.
I never rented movies.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta.
So, Kristen used to rent movies.
You never rented movies?
I did. I don't.
I did, but
rented
not
hella
frequently.
movies.
I rented hella movies. My brother worked at Video Smith.
We
I
would
grew up
just
poor.
go to.
I was just not doing that.
But no, my mom would just take us to Blockbuster and walk out with no movie, and she had bought us the movie, and would just play it over and over, because we religiously would rent Hocus Pocus every single weekend, like for every time of the year.
I used to have we used to get, this is all legend. I mean, I used to have like the cable thing with the bunny ears where you could get all the channels.
That's baller.
You remember that, Sin?
Yes. That thing was horrible when I think about it in the greater scheme of things.
Fucking technical difficulty.
Crazy technical.
Crazy.
Crazy.
It might be time for the M2.
Yeah.
Let's
You need
cut.
the M2. Nah, well, you gotta wait till they put the M2 in the Pro MacBook.
Let's go M2.
But, once a M2's got a Pro MacBook, once a Pro MacBook has M2, I will say grab it, because I got a Pro MacBook with the M1 and it's amazing. But the M2
only for so long.
The M2's got they only put them in the Mac Mini, the Macas. The thin one was a super thin one that Kristen has.
Air.
The Air.
They only put it in the Air.
All I could say is if your phone is slowing down, it's because it is. The new iPhone's coming out
Apple
and they're
knows what
trying to
they're
get you.
Apple
I'm
knows
getting
what they're
that
doing.
shit for
Apple knows what they're
sure.
doing. Apple knows what they're doing.
My shit is so slow right now. It's been incredible.
What do you got though?
AT&T
No, an iPhone what?
13.
You got an iPhone 13?
Yeah.
And it's slow?
It's slow as fuck.
That's weird. I think you gotta have to update it or some shit. You got to.
No, it's because they throttle you down.
fuck yeah.
Because my shit's not, I wouldn't say slow, but
They're like, your shit's old. Get a new one.
'Cause I
Get
got
a
a
new
12,
one.
I got a 12.
The algorithm is trying to get at your fucking brain.
I'm waiting for my shit to be like totally paid for. I leased it, or not leased it, I financed it.
That's
Yeah.
what I did.
Yeah, so that's
Everyone's
what I'm saying.
phone is financed.
Your phone's financed. By the time it's done paying for it, the 14 will be out. You just finance another phone.
Well, they have an upgrade plan, so
No. So listen,
I'm
hear me
telling
out.
you, though,
No, hear me out though.
like,
Hear me
I
out.
only have to pay a few hundred.
No, hear me out though. Here's the thing. Once the phone, because what's that? That's an iPhone what?
This is the 10. And they switched their towers, so they're offering this deal. So if you want to upgrade,
I would say the only reason why it's more valuable to you to do what they're asking of you or they're requiring you to do is because it's a 10. Me, I'm gonna be, by the time I'm done paying for this, the 14 will be out.
Is that the 13?
This is a 12. So like this is actually more financially viable to me if I sell it myself opposed to giving it back for trade-in value. The trade-in value, they're gonna undercut you. They're not gonna give you the value if you just outright.
For the 10 they will.
For the 10, they'll give you, that's what I mean. For you, it's more valuable if you trade it in.
Right.
Because you're not gonna get any value if you sell your shit. Whereas mine's is still only a year old, 2 years old at this point. I got it in I got this a year ago. I got this in 2021. Like in the summer of 2021, I got this, and I was like, because I finally bit the bullet and left my Android and went over to iPhone in the summer of 2020. I was like, fuck it. My Verizon was offering me this crazy deal for these phones, and I was like, yeah, all right, fine, I'll just take it. And it was dumb cheap, and like I pretty much will finish paying it off in a year, so it was fine. But the 14 will hopefully be the greatest upgrade for you, I think.
I hope so.
I hear it like is installed in your head, and you gotta like it talks to you. You gotta just put it in your brain. No, you're not down.
Anything that I have to put like into my body, pause. I just think that.
So then, how would you get a new iPhone then?
Do you think it's gonna be like injected into your wrist or some shit?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Yo, what up? Just like talking to your wrist. I mean, maybe one day. But probably not to your wrist, just like
you use the watch
in your mind,
right? You use the Apple Watch. No, you don't.
I literally just charged it today. I haven't used it for probably like a month.
So you don't really use the Apple Watch. Kristen, you use the Apple Watch?
No, I used to, but my shit broke. And honestly, fuck that, because this was
the only reason you stopped using it because it broke.
No, I stopped using it because I was embarrassed. Because one time I was so fucked up. I had like drank all night, 4 a.m, coming home.
And T sent you a dick pic.
No.
Popped up on your wrists.
No. The next day, I laid in bed all day. Okay, I walked from the bedroom to the front door, from the front door to the kitchen to put my food away, and then back to my bedroom, and that's all the more I walked. And my girlfriend looked at my watch. She said, oh, it says here that you only walked like 30 steps for the whole day.
Oh, it judged you.
And I said, oh my God. Yeah, because I was fucked up. Like, I was like healing. I was like broken.
Yeah.
30 steps.
And I was like, that will never happen for me again.
That's crazy that it would count and be like, yo, you only walked 15 steps today.
Yo, you only walked to the front door and back.
Like to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, but you know what I'm saying? Like a normal day in a house, like not leaving anywhere, like
low-key,
literally
your phone
hurting.
Should call the cops and have the cops knock at your door and
yeah.
do a wellness check.
Give me a wellness check, dog.
Get a wellness check.
I'm not good.
30 steps in a whole 24 hours, you should get a wellness check. Real talk. Is there anything else pressing we need to talk about or discuss?
No, all I gotta say, man, is
I love you guys.
What I'm saying? Pro-choice.
Pro-choice for real.
And nobody better be celebrating the 4th of July come the 4th of July.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird that it happened so early before this holiday. Like, I don't know what. I'm not celebrating.
The only thing...
It's like a blackout. So like a financial blackout if you can not shop between like the 2nd and the 5th.
Bro, all I gotta say
if it does something, maybe.
They got a fireworks stand out by where I work.
I want to buy fireworks though.
I kind of want to buy some fireworks.
I don't know if that's celebrating the 4th or just
I just want to like
because it's illegal to buy fireworks. So is it kind of sticking it to the
Is it though?
Yeah. Fireworks are illegal.
This shit's right by the freeway.
That's what's weird about it is how easy it is to get out here, but they're crazy fucking illegal.
So they're like setting you up?
No, they don't give a fuck. It's one of those things where it's like it's illegal.
He has a whole ass stand though. It says fireworks, banners and shit.
Bro,
how is that possible?
Fireworks are illegal out here.
No, not all of them.
They are.
No, there's some legal fireworks. The big crazy ones are illegal.
There we go. Let's see. Are fireworks legal in California?
Some. I'm telling you, bro.
Safe and sane, but your city, county might. Hold on. Under the state law, classified says to sell them.
What's the verdict?
I'm trying to find danger. Oh, because see, that's the thing. That's probably why they don't press them. It's because there's dangerous and non-dangerous fireworks, which I'm sure is a gray
That's
area.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
No one's gonna.
Roman candles are illegal.
Dude, you can get the M80s from this nigga. You have to be like, yo, you got the M80s? And he's gonna be like, yeah. And he's gonna bring the big shit that explodes and sets off all the car alarms in your neighborhood. He's gonna have that shit. Yes, when you drive by that stand T, you're seeing all the shit that a little kid can set off. But if you're like, yo, bro, you got that shit, right?
Yo, show me the big guns.
Show me the big guns. He's gonna show you that shit that a nigga's gonna set off in this neighborhood right now, and all the fucking car alarms are gonna go.
The homie James had that shit. We had these things, bro. You fucking light it. It was like, it stood up on the ground, and you just light this shit, and it would fly up. She'll be like, boom, and like literally for like the whole block, bro. Car alarms. I was like,
T, those are not legal, bro. That's not legal.
Allegedly.
That's yes, and granted, who knows when that could have been 15 years ago. So like,
It was probably like
yes, it was
40 years
ago.
before
Exactly.
I was even born.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
But yo, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. That's why they're probably able to set up the booth, is because from their appearance outside looking in, they probably have all a bunch of safe shit.
Right.
But hey, I'm chilling on the 4th. I lay low on those holidays. I don't go out. I love the beach.
Fuck the 4th of July.
I'm not trying to go to the beach.
Thanksgiving.
People my homies are going to the beach. They're like, yo, you're really not gonna come? I'm like, no, nigga, I'm not gonna go to the beach on the 4th of July. Why the fuck would I go to the beach on the 4th of July? We can go to the beach any other day
Is shit
of
closed?
the year.
Shit's closed on the 4th, right?
Yeah, everything's closed.
That's so crazy.
We can go to the beach. We live in Los Angeles. We can go to the beach any other day of the year. The last day I want to go is on the 4th of July, when it's packed with a bunch of other people going to the beach for the 4th of July.
Right.
I'm good.
We might go camping in the Tesla on the.
That sounds like a move.
Yeah.
That sounds like a move.
We'll see what's going on.
That sounds like a move.
We got hit with the vid, so we couldn't do it a couple weeks ago, but we're plotting. We're plotting, baby.
Rub hands together.
Little TikTok content, you know what I'm saying?
Hands get rubbed.
Kristen
together.
knows what the fuck going on.
Fuck yeah.
Hands get rubbed. Together.
Hey, y'all. We appreciate it.
We love you guys.
All the love.
Have a chill 4th. I'm not gonna say happy 4th because I'm not happy this 4th.
Yeah.
Laws were violated.
My advice is to listen to each other, and if you're a man, do something.
Hey,
Fuck yeah.
Please, for
EOD
the love of God.
It's your boy Sid Supreme.
Sin
And listen to the women, you know what I'm saying?
For real. They're telling you.
TTT Will exclusive.
It's your boy T Will.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Fuck yeah.
And to
We'll
the
see you
next
guys.
episode.
We'll see you guys next week.
See you
Hey, 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 hey.
Whoa.
Well, I don't know what the fuck that was.
Smoke weed every day. Later, y'all.